Anyone else notice that Saturn and the Gorosei look exactly the same age, even 47 years before the current story of One Piece that we see in today's episode? Well, here's a community theory of the Gorosei actually being demons and not regular humans. Incoming manga spoilers. Okay, so the Gorosei don't seem to age when you compare how they look from the past till now. And when you look at Saturn, he has some kind of crazy healing factor that makes him practically immortal. What if that's because they're not really human and something created by Imu himself? Think about it. Start with their devil fruit forms. Instead of just being devil fruit abilities, maybe that's their true form and originally they're just yokai demons or some kind of supernatural creature. And what if Imu, who's the ruler of everything, is actually a real devil? Maybe he can give people he thinks are worthy special powers or make deals with them, turning them into demons in exchange for huge power. But they have to serve him, and that's why we see them so often bow down to Imu like he is their god or creator. Before you think that's crazy, let me explain what happens to Saturn later in One Piece. When Saturn goes back to Imu and reports that he failed to stop Luffy from escaping on Egghead, Imu gets really angry. Saturn is soon helpless because Imu takes away the powers of something that he gave him, and all that's left is Saturn's skeleton, almost like he has lost his entire life force. It's almost like Saturn had immortality and special abilities because of Imu, but once he became useless, Imu took everything in a snap of a finger. Also, Imu is definitely some kind of monster based on what Sabo saw in the Holy Lands when he saw Imu and the Gorosei. And if you recall what Sabo said after escaping, he even said that he didn't realize hell was located there at the top of the world, which might suggest that devils and demons are involved in all of this. And finally, the Gorosei can show up in a magic, satanic summoning circle. That itself is self-explanatory. But comment and let me know, is the Gorosei demons? If they are, how do you think Imu even gives them their power? I'd love to hear your thoughts.